Archangel Michael says, a dark force is moving in silence, weaving through the unseen corridors of technology. A hidden hand, masked behind flickering screens, has reached through the digital void and taken hold of your device. The threat is real, and the demand is clear: $1 million by tonight, or the grip tightens further. The clock is ticking, and the shadows are deepening. A faceless entity watches from behind an impenetrable wall of encryption, unseen but ever present. Every keystroke, every whispered thought, siphoned away into the unknown. Powerful forces seek to steal, destroy, and manipulate without a trace. The enemy lurks behind a veil of false security, their web growing tighter with every passing second. They are not bound by laws, nor hindered by fear, for their dominion is the unseen. The moment to act is now before the last barrier of safety crumbles. Their control expands, creeping into your most sacred spaces. This is not a distant threat, it is a storm raging at your doorstep. Like this video to receive the divine shield of protection. A single decision stands between safety and devastation. The hands that hold your digital world ransom seek only chaos. Their hunger knows no bounds, their thirst never quenched. But light will not bow to darkness. Strength surges through those who stand firm, refusing to submit. You are not alone in this battle, for a force far greater than the unseen menace watches over you. Fear cannot take root where faith stands strong. The wicked may scheme, but their efforts crumble before unwavering resilience. The walls of darkness crack when courage rises within. The night may be long, but dawn always comes. The battle is not fought in silence but through the unbreakable will to resist. Their power shatters when confronted by those who refuse to cower. They believe themselves untouchable, hidden behind layers of deception. But no fortress is impenetrable, no shadow permanent. Their control is a mere illusion, destined to collapse. Hope burns brighter than the bleakest of threats. It is not money that will break their grip, but an unyielding refusal to surrender. The moment of reckoning nears, where justice stands tall. The chains they weave are weak against the fire of defiance. No fear, no doubt, only unwavering certainty in triumph. Their presence fades as the light grows stronger. You hold the key to breaking free. Not through compliance, but through unshakable resolve. The unseen hand trembles when faced with an immovable heart. Type 777 to break the chains that seek to bind you. The enemy recoils when met with unbreakable spirit. Their power is nothing before the mighty force that shields you. They flee when confronted with unwavering light. This is the hour of decision, where destiny unfolds. The darkness seeks to claim, but the light refuses to yield. Every passing moment strengthens your shield. No force of deception can withstand the will of those who stand tall. The battle is won not in surrender, but in steadfast defiance. Their whispers hold no power against the roar of righteousness. The shadows dissipate before the radiance of truth. They cannot withstand the fire of unwavering belief. Their grasp weakens, their control slips. This moment marks the beginning of their downfall. They came as thieves in the night, but they will leave in shambles. No power of darkness can outlast the strength of the light. You are shielded, guarded by forces beyond the reach of deception. They have overplayed their hand, and now the tides turn. The chains they sought to wrap around you shatter like glass. Their grip fades into nothingness, their threats reduced to dust. The time has come for their reign of fear to end. They vanish into the void from whence they came. The victory is yours, for the light never falters. No force of darkness, no hidden enemy, no unseen threat can prevail. This battle is won, and the power of protection surrounds you now. Archangel Michael says, the unseen enemy has already seized control. Your device no longer belongs to you, the grip of the intruder tightens. The deadline looms, each second slipping through like grains of sand in an hourglass. The shadows behind the screen move with silent precision. Every message, every call, every private thought laid bare before an invisible force. The enemy lurks without a face, yet their presence is undeniable. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. They demand obedience, expecting submission to their cruel agenda. Their hold deepens with every moment wasted, a suffocating force unseen yet ever present. The time for action is now, hesitation is no longer an option. A battle rages beyond what eyes perceive, an unseen war for dominion. The invader tightens their grasp, pushing further into the realm of control. Their desires are boundless, their greed insatiable. Type 333 to cast away the shadows and reclaim your light. They revel in fear, feeding on uncertainty, growing stronger with every moment of doubt. Their whispers seek to break the will, bending the spirit to their demands. Yet no force of darkness can withstand unwavering resilience. The storm may howl, but the foundation of strength does not crumble. They believe their hold to be unbreakable, their reach unchallenged. But within you burns a power beyond their comprehension. Fear is their weapon, but it shatters upon the shield of faith. The darkness recoils when met with a force unyielding. No hidden hand can take what is not given freely. Your defiance sends tremors through their fabricated empire. Their foundation weakens under the weight of a fearless heart. This battle is yours to win, the moment is now. Their schemes unravel when confronted with unshakable will. The unseen chains they seek to wrap around you turn to dust. They are but shadows fleeing before the rising sun. No longer can they claim what was never theirs to own. The moment their deception is revealed, their power crumbles. You are the master of your own fate, the guardian of your own world. The time has come to break free. The hour of reckoning approaches for those who sought to take what was sacred. No force of deception shall hold dominion over truth. Their grip weakens, their presence falters. Their once impenetrable walls crack under the weight of divine power. The unseen puppeteers now find their strings cut. Type 777 to shatter the hold they thought was eternal. They sought to silence, to control, to own, but their grasp was never true. The light within you was never theirs to dim. Their threats dissolve into nothingness, their power exposed as a lie. Your victory is sealed, written in the very essence of existence. No hacker, no thief, no shadow dweller holds dominion here. You are shielded, protected, beyond their reach. The end has come for their wicked designs. They retreat, powerless against the might of unwavering strength. No longer do they hold sway over what is rightfully yours. The victory is won, the path is clear. Nothing remains but the light of truth illuminating the way. The enemy has fallen, and their control is no more. Archangel Michael says, a shadow lurks behind the screen, unseen yet all-powerful. The grip of a silent predator tightens, seizing control of what is yours. A demand echoes through the darkness, $1 million by tonight, or everything crumbles. The digital chains have been fastened, an invisible prison of data and deception. The hacker watches, waiting for submission, feeding off the panic that rises with each passing second. The battle is not just for your device, but for dominion over your world. The clock races forward, indifferent to pleas or hesitation. A faceless entity thrives in secrecy, reveling in the illusion of control. They believe the walls they've built cannot be breached, their power untouchable. But their arrogance blinds them to the truth. The light does not bow to darkness, and no force of deception can withstand the will of the righteous. Their time of reckoning draws near, and their grip weakens. Type 333 to break free from their illusion of power. The enemy thrives in fear, crafting chaos with each passing moment. They seek surrender, expecting compliance, demanding obedience. Yet within you burns a force they cannot touch. The chains they weave are frail against the might of unshakable will. No secretive force, no hidden adversary, no digital phantom can claim what was never theirs. Their foundation is nothing but shadows built upon lies. They operate in silence, masked by deception, believing their path is clear. But the light pierces through even the deepest veil of darkness. They cannot remain hidden forever. Their ultimatum is nothing more than a test, a desperate grasp for control. The path is yours to choose, and fear will not dictate your steps. Strength surges through every fiber of your being. Type Amen to summon divine protection and shatter their hold. They orchestrate illusions, thinking their power is unbreakable. Yet, no fortress stands against the force of unwavering resilience. Their whispers dissolve before the roar of certainty. The chains they forge crumble under the weight of truth. No unseen force, no invisible enemy, no lurking shadow holds dominion here. Their deception fades into nothingness. They sought to take, to break, to claim. But what they fail to realize is that their control was never real. The light cannot be stolen, the truth cannot be erased. The illusion of power they created is collapsing. Their threats hold no weight, their influence shatters upon the rock of defiance. Their time is over, and the battle is won. Type 777 to seal the victory and step into unwavering freedom. You stand untouchable, surrounded by a shield they cannot penetrate. They retreat, powerless in the face of unwavering faith. Their strings are cut, their hold reduced to dust. The time has come to walk forward, untouched by the forces that sought to hold you down. No more fear, no more doubt, no more control. Only the path of strength and triumph remains. The unseen hands that reached for your world have vanished. The battle is over, and you stand victorious. The forces that sought to bind you have been scattered into the wind. Archangel Michael says, the battle has already begun. A hidden force lurks behind the screen, infiltrating without a sound. The device in your hand is no longer yours, controlled by unseen hands. A demand echoes through the digital abyss, vast and unrelenting. They do not ask, they command, forcing urgency into every passing second. Time slips away, the stakes rising with each moment. The enemy thrives in secrecy, feeding on hesitation and fear. Their grip tightens, weaving deeper into your digital existence. Their intention is clear, submission or devastation. The path before you is not one of surrender but of power. No unseen adversary holds dominion over your destiny. Their illusion of control crumbles beneath unwavering faith. Type 333 to receive divine protection and break their hold. They watch, hidden in the darkness of deception. Their whispers seek to sow doubt, their presence meant to instill fear. But fear has no place where courage stands tall. They expect compliance, demanding complete control. They believe the race against time belongs to them. Yet they fail to see the light that rises against them. The fire of resilience burns brighter than their deception. No force of manipulation can overpower the truth. The time of reckoning is upon them. They counted on silence, but silence will not answer. The unseen war rages, but it is not yours to lose. The chains they sought to place are already breaking. Their game of control nears its end. The web of deceit they spun is beginning to unravel. They see their grip slipping, their confidence crumbling. They sought to claim, to own, to dictate. But what they never understood was the power of unwavering resolve. No force in the digital world can override the will to stand firm. The enemy falters when confronted with absolute certainty. Their strength was always built on lies, and lies cannot stand before the truth. The digital fortress they constructed is falling apart. Their threats become meaningless, their power dissolving into the void. No more hiding, no more lurking in the shadows. The moment of victory is at hand. Type 777 to declare total freedom and sever their control forever. They vanish like smoke caught in the wind. The illusion they projected no longer holds any weight. The control they believed was theirs is now shattered beyond repair. You stand victorious, shielded by a force beyond their comprehension. Their whispers are silenced, their reach extinguished. No longer do they have access to what is rightfully yours. The storm has passed, the war is over. No unseen hand can manipulate what has already been reclaimed. The light shines, unchallenged and absolute. Archangel Michael says, the enemy has moved in silence, creeping into the unseen corners of your world. A faceless intruder has seized control of your device, locking you in a battle for power. Their demand is clear: $1 million, or everything you hold dear is lost. The screen flickers, a silent warning of the grip tightening around you. The hacker watches, waiting for surrender, expecting fear to take hold. They thrive in the shadows, believing themselves untouchable. The ticking clock echoes in the silence, a reminder of the ultimatum placed before you. They believe they have control, that their reach extends beyond resistance. But no force of deception can stand against unshakable will. Their arrogance blinds them to the truth, that their power is an illusion. The fire of strength burns within, refusing to be extinguished. Their schemes begin to crack under the weight of divine light. Type 333 to summon the force that shatters the chains of deception. They weave their lies carefully, expecting compliance without question. Their whispers of control are meant to weaken resolve. But resolve does not bend in the presence of unwavering truth. They miscalculated, failing to see the power that shields you. No unseen adversary can dictate the fate of those who refuse to bow. Their control fractures with every heartbeat of defiance. They orchestrated a game of fear, expecting an easy victory. But fear is nothing against the force of righteous strength. The chains they forged crumble beneath the fire of unbreakable will. Their deadline draws near, but so does their undoing. The hands of time do not work in their favor. The walls of their illusion are collapsing. Type Amen to cast away the darkness and rise above their grasp. They stand at the precipice of their own downfall, unable to stop the shift. What they thought was an unshakable grip is slipping through their fingers. The power they claimed is reduced to nothingness. They move unseen, but their presence is not unchallenged. Their strength dissolves when confronted by forces greater than their deception. No fortress built on lies can withstand the impact of truth. They attempted to steal control, but what was never theirs can never be taken. The hour of reckoning is upon them, and they now stand powerless. The moment of victory is at hand. Their influence has faded, their reign of fear destroyed. No longer do they hold the keys to what they once seized. The path forward is clear, unshackled from their grasp. Type 777 to seal the triumph and declare freedom eternal. The shadows retreat, unable to withstand the light of truth. The unseen enemy has lost their hold, their schemes left in ruin. Their whispers have turned to silence, their threats rendered empty. You walk forward, untouched, unchained, unbroken. Their illusions no longer cloud the way, their tricks exposed as nothing. No force of deception can stand where the light has taken hold. The battle is over, the war has been won. No more fear, no more control, only victory. The future is yours, untouched by those who sought to claim it. Archangel Michael says, the forces of deception have moved in silence. A hidden enemy has taken control, their grip tightening with each passing second. The device you once held in trust is no longer yours. A faceless shadow has infiltrated, demanding obedience through fear. The price is set, $1 million by tonight, or devastation follows. Their threats rise like a storm, but no storm is eternal. They expect panic, believing their control is absolute. Their whispers of power attempt to bind, forcing submission through illusion. But illusions shatter when faced with undeniable truth. The clock moves forward, indifferent to hesitation. The choice placed before you is one of surrender or defiance. No unseen force holds dominion over those who stand in strength. Type 333 to break the illusion and reclaim your power. The hacker thrives in the unknown, expecting fear to take hold. Their strength is not real, built on manipulation and deception. But no force of darkness can stand before unwavering light. They seek to push, to demand, to control. Their arrogance is their weakness, their greed their downfall. They believe they hold the upper hand, unaware their time is running out. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. The unseen war is coming to a close, and they stand on the losing side. No hidden adversary can claim victory over unshakable resilience. Their threats weaken with every moment of defiance. They thought fear would win, but fear has no place where courage reigns. Their control fractures beneath the weight of divine protection. The chains they sought to forge are already broken. Type Amen to stand firm against their deception and walk in absolute strength. Their game of power is crumbling, their grasp slipping through their fingers. The fortress they built on lies is turning to dust. No whisper of manipulation can hold where the fire of truth burns bright. They demanded submission, but they will receive only silence. Their schemes were set in motion, but now they grind to a halt. No threat can hold against the force that rises against them. Their illusion is no more, and their dominion fades into nothingness. The enemy stands defeated, their influence erased. They sought to take what was never theirs, but the light has turned them away. The battle is finished, and they have lost. Their presence vanishes, their reach shattered beyond repair. The time of control has ended, and victory is sealed. You stand beyond reach, shielded from the forces that sought to bind you. The unseen enemy is no more, their reign of fear destroyed. No longer do they watch, no longer do they whisper. They thought they could hold dominion, but they never stood a chance. The power that protects you is beyond their comprehension. No shadow can linger where light has claimed its place. The war has ended, the path forward clear. No more fear, no more doubt, no more control. Only strength, only victory, only the unshaken truth remains.